And there we go, we've lost connection.
You want to be high trees.
Oh no, no again. So after my schoolboy error with the FCC hack that I installed but didn't actually engage, which meant, although I thought I was flying in FCC mode, I was actually flying in a weird mode which was neither CE nor FCC. My error was that I didn't go through all of the emails that the company sent me, one of which included a username and a password which they sent to me, and these are needed to log into the app to allow it to engage FCC mode. So now that I have FCC mode engaged, I came out to Loch Doon to fly the test again, but it's extremely windy today, and although Lassie would be flying into a headwind and would have a tailwind behind, the conditions are too dissimilar from the other day, so I've decided instead that I'm going to do an urban comparison with the CE mode and the FCC mode. And I'm going to do that here in a little village called Dalmellington, which is not far away from Loch Doon. And I'm going to fly up along the high street over some businesses, some offices, some shops, some residential areas, and I'm going to fly around the church at the end of the village and then fly back. I'll do this in both CE and FCC modes so that we've got a good comparison to see if there's any difference in the signal strength. Once again, I'll be flying Lassie in 4K at 30 frames per second with no filters on, and she'll be in auto mode. So let's see how she does at 50 metres. You can see how strong the wind is by the speed that Lassie is not doing. And there we go, we've lost the connection. And once again, are we in trouble here? The aircraft is not connected. Oh no, no again. So it's at this point that I notice Lassie is drifting left and she's starting to slowly descend, and then she just disappears behind some really tall Norwegian fir trees and goes out of my sight. So it's time to use the Find My Drone feature again. Something here. Did you see it coming down?
What?
The drone.
Not there?
Aye.
I've never seen it. Who's that? You?
It's mine. I know you've got a wee art that tells you what it is.
You want hour?
Aye, thanks. It says that.
I said you faffing about there.
Aye, I thought it was maybe stuck up the trees. I lost the signal. Flying just fell out the cage there. And I lost the signal. But it gives me a wee tracking app to where to find it.
Right.
I came on, I was like, oh to hell, I think it's stuck up the trees. So that was a bit of a task. Once again, Lassie lost connection and hovered. However, we have her back. And I think we'll just abandon the test for today. So having checked the advanced settings, it seems that Lassie was in return to home mode, as I thought she was, because although I didn't do my pre-flight checks at the location, I did the pre-flight checks before I left home this morning, and Lassie was in return to home mode. So why, when I lost signal there, did she actually land in a garden? Now she landed and powered down, and I know this because when I check her battery indication, she still has 3 bars of power. Although when she was in the garden, she had switched herself off. So there is something seriously amiss here, and I don't know what it is. But until I find out, I think Lassie's grounded.